Help.
Engaged.
Greetings everyone. In this episode, the origin of Mr. Freeze is revealed, well, at least as far as this game is concerned. In fact, I can reveal that his origin story is similar in every version so far, although the one revealed here is based on a story from Batman, the animated series, called Heart of Ice.
Time to end this!
But there is plenty to do before we get to the origin story part of this episode.
Let's see you. I need some hardware.
Fitzy's here to save you sorry asses.
This seems to be a common theme for this area. In other words, two waves of bad guys. We encountered this on the way out too, and now, also on the way in.
End of the line! Go on! Size me up all you want! I'm gonna snap you in half! They ain't no escape! Get in there and fight! Oh, he's just a little guy! Go get the bastards! I'm gonna take my time with you. I'm gonna smash your stuff! I ain't going quietly! You're the Batman. On us! I'll tear you apart!
I'll need to evacuate this lab of cryovapor before the lockdown protocol on this door is disengaged.
Told you the quick-fire thermal batarangs would come in handy. Otherwise we would have to hold a batarang and let it charge before throwing it. And who's got time for that?
Now's our chance! Get in there and blow them to hell!
A thermocharged batarang could break up the ice encasing that vantage.
Hey, what the hell am I doing back down here? I grappled to higher ground before that little cutscene. This was my first try, so I hadn't figured out a sound strategy yet. But hit and run always seems to work, although it can get a bit messy sometimes.
We got company!
Come on!
Over here! He's right here! Follow me! Let's get him! Everybody get over here now! I got this side covered. You're the Batman.
Help me out here! This guy got his ass kicked!
Are we gonna keep laying down for him, or are we gonna start working together? You'll live. You might not walk again. How close is the nearest?
Take a good long look. You don't want to end up like this? You better tighten up your act.
I ain't moving without some help. Look out! Help me kill him!
I'm in shock. I'm in shock, all right. Can't believe what I'm seeing.
Guys, Freeze took out the Penguin, and it looks like he drove off the Bat. Maybe this Freeze guy's a better bet for us.
I'm gonna
I'll need to evacuate this lab of cryovapor before the lockdown protocol on this door is disengaged.
The next part involves a crime scene, and while investigating, we will discover the origin of Mr. Freeze.
There's more going on here than a simple accident. This security guard's skin has the same blue coloration as Freeze's. I should set up a crime scene. Data analysis indicates that he died from heat stroke, but the control room doesn't show signs of overheating. This is some kind of crystallized chemical residue. Traces lead back into the lab. The trail ends here. I should scan for more evidence. Two men struggled. One of them ran out of the lab. That would be the dead security guard I found. These palm prints are a match for Victor Freeze. He must have watched the security guard die. Freeze scavenged what he needed from various prototypes to build himself a super-cooled survival suit. Extreme pressure built up inside the tank when ice sealed these outtakes. It appears that this guard was frozen by the cryovapors from the resulting explosion. The evidence suggests the guard was frozen before the tank ruptured, perhaps by Freeze's cryocannon. These DNA traces are a match for Victor Freeze. Spatter analysis suggests a blunt impact. Someone assaulted Freeze with a weapon. The cannon was knocked over and fired. When the tank exploded, it released a plume of cryochemicals. The plume enveloped Freeze and the guard, but the shockwave knocked the assailant clear. I need to find that weapon. It may have evidence I can use to identify the assailant. DNA analysis confirms the gun was used to bludgeon Victor Freeze, and fingerprint analysis shows Ferris Boyle. It was Ferris. Something was wheeled through this fluid, possibly a gurney. The fluid must have frozen almost immediately for these tracks to have been preserved. Odd. Freeze was secretly doing research on Huntington's Korea, but this is a cryogenic weapons lab. The test subject was Nora Freeze. Now I know what happened here. Boyle hired Victor to help advance the secret cryoweapons program within Gothcorp. In exchange, Boyle agreed to devote Gothcorp resources to finding a cure for Nora's Huntington's. But Boyle was more interested in how Victor had managed to put Nora into cryostasis. When Victor realized that Boyle had no intention of following through on their deal, he decided to do the Huntington's research himself. But Boyle didn't like that. The cryochemical cocktail altered Victor's metabolism, as well as the guards. Boyle escaped ahead of the plume and had the lab quarantined. Victor survived, but he knew that leaving the supercooled lab would kill him. So he built himself a suit and utilized an organic supercoolant to keep his core temperature sub-zero. All this violence. He's just trying to save his dying wife. The supercoolant Victor uses in his suit is the same fluid I need for the cryo drill.
So now we know the origin of Mr. Freeze.
Alfred, send Gordon the evidence I've gathered on Boyle's crimes.
I'm sorry, Master Bruce. I know you had high hopes for what Ferris could do for Gotham.
That doesn't matter now. Victor's plan was never to kill Boyle. He needs Boyle's security access to get his wife out of Gothcorp. That's all he wants.
And now, you're going to stop him?
I have to.
And are you still going to need that gurney?
I am. But not for Victor.
Holy.
You know what I'm gonna do when I get out of here? I'm gonna have Candy pour me a nice hot bath. And then I'm gonna drown you in it!
I'm trying, boss. This ice is tough.
Oh, you completely and utterly dense! Get over here, you numpty bugger! Come on now! Remind me why I pay you once. We can... What are you waiting for? Punch him in the face!
We're gonna murder you!
Kill him, you bloody wakers! Don't stand here! Kill him!
Ain't no escape! Kick his teeth in!
Gonna make your life a living hell! You hear me, you pointy-head freak? You're gonna get me on this damn iceberg?
You're good right where you are.
But you can't leave me here! I'll freeze to death!
Not my problem.
Oh, so you come back to gloat, have you? Oh, I'll hang you with that bloody cape, you hear me? Fuck is here, my man! I'm freezing to death! Come on, Batman. You got a price, yeah? Name it. It's yours.
Critical failure in stage 2. Fusing process. Emergency protocol.
Time's nearly up, so please comment, thumbs up and subscribe if you like this video. This is Blade, and it's goodbye from me.
The body core temperature is dangerously low, Liz. All I want is to get nearer and leave.
I'm giving you the code. I'll see you both dead before I give you a damn thing.
Then join me in my fate and freeze.
You're a peon, Victor. A plebe. Where are you without me? You've got nothing. No money, no resources. Everything around you I built. Without me, you'd still be turning animals into ice cubes. You stole from me, Victor. You thought I'd just let that go.
You still have time.